All right. Good morning, party people. How is everybody this morning? Hope we're all well. Hope we're all dandy. So, Let's get into the usual here. Let's get into the usual. Let's look at our 15-minute opening range, which admittedly looks a little sloppy. Let's go. That's your top. Looking really bullish here. And here's your bottom. 15-minute looks bullish. 5-minute is bullish. That's a bullish engulfing. Can we get an early trade here this morning? Let's see. Wow, we might be getting something kind of early this morning, guys. Might be getting something kind of early here. All right, now the question is, this fib retracement, we'll do something like that. Pretty early, but let's see if we can. The market doesn't wait for people, though. The market doesn't wait. And rewards are prepared, I keep hearing. Got a nice bullish engulfing here on the 5, though. Really like that. Confidence. What is your setup? Love X Luck. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. You must be kind of new here. So basically I'm looking for a retracement to this golden line right here. We may get it, we may not get it. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of sort of looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like breaker down. Breaker down. Yeah, so I am not the biggest ICT trader. I kind of left those concepts behind a while ago. I do know the concepts, so I do know what a breaker is, but I don't look for any breaker or fair value gap or any of that stuff anymore. Not really my bag, and not a really big fan of ICT these days. So there's that. Extend my fib up here as long as it wants to keep pushing. Might not get this. Might not get the retracement that I'm looking for. Might not get the retracement that I'm looking for here. This might go straight up. That is my opening range. Looks a little weird though. Alright, getting that crossing here on the SMAs. Getting a closer above the orb high here. This may not present a valid entry for us. It's the same idea. I use combination IC concept with fibs all the time. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm looking for something like this to happen if we can get it. This is screaming to the upside, so we may not get it. In fact, let me check the news. See what any news action we have this morning. Could just be stalling for that. Nope, clear skies after 8:30. So we had 8:30 news, the usual unemployment claims. Philly Fed, all that stuff on Thursday. I'm sorry, it's not. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah, all the usual stuff on Thursday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Clear skies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. It's looking like we're not getting this retracement, which is fine. Sometimes you don't get those. After seeing this bullish engulfing coming out of, sweeping all of this right here, taking all of this reaction outside of the zone was pretty strong. So kind of unfortunate we couldn't get any type of pullback to get in. But that was clear as day to be bullish after seeing, we take these lows, explode right back to the upside. Bullish engulfing that engulfs the last 1, 2, 3, 4 candles on the 5 minute. Very strong reaction. Just can't get in this one. Short down, then short up, or just wait for the GP long. For the market like this, I'd rather stay bullish. So like, yeah, if we take highs, I'm not exactly looking to just switch automatically. So like, let's say if we take this high right here, and we have like what's called a displacement, I guess, and something like that, I'm not looking to take that because that usually fails a lot. What usually happens is that we'll get like one more low down, then we'll come right back up and do something like that. So I'm not looking to short at these levels now. Not looking to short at those levels. So that's taking that high right there. So I'm gonna take that off. I'm going to delete this fib, and I may just delete this sequence too. And wait for the next train. Wait for the next bus. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. My word, I would have loved a retracement down here from this bullish engulf, and that's a plus for me. That would have been absolutely beautiful, but hey, it happens. Neonji or Neonje. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you in the chats. Good to see everybody in the chat as we try it again, guys. As we try again. As we try to just be better than yesterday. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to be better than yesterday. Despite everything that's going on in your life, just be better than yesterday. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. All right, guys. So Bulls really came in and showed the Bears who's boss. Really came in right there. Consolidation, expansion, consolidation, and expanded again. Yeah. Nothing I can do right there. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, initially I was looking for something like this, but couldn't get it. What can you do? Amount to something bigger. That's right. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is just try our best every single day. Every single day. Real question is, where can I get in to participate in longs? I would love if this level could have been swept though. That's tough. That's tough. Because it's not like we took a swing yet. Yeah, not like we took any significant swing. You could say that this is kind of a swing. Sorta, sorta. Don't particularly like it though. Not in love with it. Let me see, did this come down first? One, it didn't. Put these over here so I don't have to type them again. Andre, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good afternoon or good night, whatever part of the world you're in. Good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you again. We're here to try again. We're here to try again. So I am officially bullish. I'm just waiting for the market to show me where I can get in at. It's being kind of stubborn though. Not really seeing the sequence that I'd like to see. Let me look on the 30-second. 1, 2, 3. That's a little rough. Yeah, usually I don't like playing on a lower time frame. I usually like to stay to the 1 and the 5. But this is really booling to the upside here. So, wanna wait? We shall wait. We'd love to see if we want to sweep this 1-2 level right here. Maybe this spot is a little bit too early. We're about to find out though. Let me use this as my swing point. Not the clearest, but hey. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. 1 second. And we are back once again. and didn't really get the sweeps that I want. So we're gonna stay out. We're gonna stay out. Nothing more I can do. Yeah, me too. Bullets. Let's wait for structure. The only thing that I don't like is that it seems we have a double bottom in the 1 minute fair. Hello, it's my first time watching you on a live trade. All respect. Chop pay bars. Not sure what that means, but appreciate you. Let me see if I'm gonna try and say this right now. Elias. I hope I'm saying that right. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. As you can see, we're trying to find a way to get into these longs here, but proving unsuccessful at the moment. Proving unsuccessful. Not one proper pullback, in my opinion. We took this swing right here. 1, 2, 3. Then come down into these levels right here to go higher. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we kind of got a sweep right there. You maybe had a 5 right there, but I would have waited. I would have wanted a little bit of a deeper retracement than that. But yeah, sometimes it's just wild and crazy. Sometimes it's just wild and crazy, man. Not too much you could have did in that situation, in my opinion. In my opinion, that one just ran without us, boys and girls. Yeah, bullish engulfing. V-shaped recovery on the 5. Just doesn't come back down. Now we're looking at these otherworldly levels over here. So I'm gonna just put this over there. See if it wants to tag it, which it probably will. This is some high from some level yesterday. Or, oh, this is from Monday, actually. Tuesday, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like a Tuesday high right here on the 5 minute. May want to rush to that real quick. Or if we can get some structure to get in, that would be great. But if we don't get it, I mean, hey, what can you do, right? What can you do? What can you do? What I'm not about to do is I'm not about to start chasing this fib all the way up. Like, some of these levels got to get swept eventually, right? Which one it is, not too sure yet. But something's got to give. Something's got to be manipulated. Everybody can't win. So I'm expecting something like that eventually. Yeah, something like this eventually. Not too sure when it's going to happen, but I'm sure it's going to happen. So we wait. What we don't want to do is we don't want to get caught up in buying like at these levels while we're this high. Because all price is going to do is just wants to, manipulate itself down, prepare itself to start going higher. Now this, obviously it's not going to follow this line to an absolute T, but this is something I'm kind of expecting, some type of manipulation, some type of sweep, the power to move back up to the top. So what do? We wait. We wait, have some proper structure to form. Or we just make a new high right here. That's perfectly fine too. So I'm gonna just make this my new. That is a giant swing point though. That is a giant swing point. Yikes. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna just watch. We're just watching. It's a little bit on the difficult side. Yeah, guys, unfortunately, it looks like we're stuck just looking at this market trickle on up here. Some days it's just like that. Some days it's just like that. But I do notice that if you're patient enough, it will give you an opportunity to get in. So no rush. Everybody relax. The market's not going anywhere. That's mostly for me, by the way, guys. That's mostly for me. I'm the one that's impatient, and I got to keep reminding myself of that. But how are you guys doing? Anybody take any trades so far? Everybody catch these longs? They were juicy. They were primed. Let's see if buyers are getting a little bit of altitude sickness up here. See if sellers want to start slamming this price a little bit. What I don't want to do is I don't want to be too early. Don't want to be too early. Market's not going anywhere. Getting a retracement here. 1, 2. Don't like it, guys. I will need this to punch a little bit lower. So kind of looking at something that's more aligned to this, I suppose. This may be kind of wishful right here. I think this fib is a little on the wide side, but I think we may be able to get it. Now, mind you, it could just hit this right here and go up, or it can literally just go up right now, test the 20 to make a new high. But I think that the safer trade today would be to wait for some type of sweeps of these levels right here. I don't like how my charts are looking right now. It looks a little busy. Actually, let's keep that. Yeah, my charts look a little on the busy side this morning. Making me think that maybe I'm not seeing things clearly. There's another bullish engulfing right there. So that's pretty nice. A little high, but it's nice. A little retracement down. Get you a nice little pop up right there. Maybe to hit this new high. Yeah. Didn't see that. All good. Not making a new high right here. Unless it makes it right here. Yeah, take this high. 1, 2. Don't have a 3 sequence here. Making me think that we want to go lower. At least for a second. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Let's see if she I'm knocking. Let's see if she lets me in. I'm knocking. Let's see if she lets me in. Slowing down at these levels. Remaining patient. We got all morning. This may just make a new high here violently, which would be fine. The SMAs would suggest it. We could test this SMA right, the 20 right here, this green line, and push on up again. But I would love sweeps of these levels right here. Fib doesn't look all that good though. I mean, you could. That's the better. This right here is definitely the safer trade. Let's see though, guys. Let's see if this one was right. So after failing to make like that one, two, three legs, failing to make that higher high, I'm thinking that we want to punch down a little bit lower here. But this is pretty valid of a setup. What I don't want to do is I don't want to be too greedy here. I never didn't exactly get that finished sequence, so I'm thinking that we may just want to sweep this right here. Not slowing down at all. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're getting sweeps of these levels over here. I'm pretty sure my 5 minute is still bullish. So what I would like to see is any sign that we want to give up here, which is happening right now. All right, guys, I'm not gonna wait for the perfect setup here. I may just try and get in. We did hit that golden line almost perfectly. Now we're going up. Looks like we want to just rush to TP1. Yeah, should have known that would happen. But who knows? We may get another opportunity here if we want to come down, make a 5 leg. That would be great. If not, this is very valid. Boom, bow, come back up. Maybe price wants to trace just a little bit more and then start hitting these green lines. Would love it if she gives me like an actual sign of what she wants to do. I'd rather not go to the 30-second on this, but she may force my hand here. I'll wait for a deeper retracement, guys. If this leaves, it leaves. But I kind of want this to punch down one more time. Yeah, I kind of want this to punch down one more time. And if it doesn't, it's very valid. It doesn't really have to. It doesn't have to come down. It's just something that I would like to see in price. That make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Come on, price. I need a little bit more than that. I need a little bit more than that price action. And remembering that the market owes us nothing. The market doesn't have to do anything that we say. This could just be a massive setup for a short. Who knows? It would make sense. We took all those highs and now we're starting to come down lower. It's just that my strategy doesn't say to short. At least not right now. I like to be on trend. I don't like to fight the trend all that often. So we're going up. God damn it, I want to be a part of the price action that's going up. That's simple. Alright, so I'm not sure what price wants to... Well, I know what I'm looking for. I need price to come down a little bit lower. Go long, full port long right now. I'm gonna wait for one more retracement. And if it just goes lower, higher without me, that's fine. I do kind of like something like this though. Little hesitation. If we can come down a little bit lower, I may entertain it. And I may low risk it at that. Alrighty. Now we are in territory where I would like to see what price would like to do. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go long right there. Stops at this low right here. See if we want to make a new high. Stops are very tight. Stops are very tight right here. Not too sure if we want to go lower than this 4 leg. If it does, that's fine. I still have enough room to hop back into the trade if it does punch a little bit lower. But I don't have too much room to add to this one, so this one may just stop us out, which would be fine. Just want to see if this is the correct move or not. Once again, we could very much just make a new low here for 5. That's very possible. You'll never really truly know whether 5 comes lower than 4 or whether 5 stays above 4. This is why I'm trying to test it out right here. It's looking like we look like that we may want to. Oh wait, wait, a little wiggle right there. Don't like how the 1 minute is curving down like this though. Something to keep an eye out for. But unfortunately, I just don't have enough room to just add to this position, because it's looking like that. Yeah, it could just flip right back down. Would love to add, but yeah, there we go. So got stopped out right there. If bulls decide to come back into play, I'll just play it again. Maybe a tad bit too early, with stops a bit too tight, but we officially got that 5 sweep. Now, just want to see what price wants to do from here. For some reason, that was $200. Yikes. Alrighty, I'm gonna start building that position again in a second. Kind of like how we're not going lower from here. So I'm gonna go in with 5 micros here. Stops at this low. Very wide stop, in my opinion. Have a little bit of room to add here. Have a little bit of room to add. Yeah, I probably should have just waited for that 5 sweep. We do have like this little bedrock right here. If it wants to come all the way down there, which would make kind of sense now that I'm looking at price action. Alrighty. May just close this and look for a better entry. Alright, closing that. I wanted to hit this white box now. And if not, then I'm just completely out of pocket today. But yeah, it's got to hit this white box for me now. Oh man, I'm down 300 on this combine. Not where I want it to be. Not where I want it to be at all. Come on, hit the white box for me, NQ, so I can get in. Huh, that's rather unfortunate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, we're hitting the white box there. Order filled. And got a terrible fill there. That's insane. Okay, guys. Well, I'm in. Once again, this will be my last chance at this level. Last chance at that level.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
5 more. Alright, so now looking for price to give us something like this. That'd be great. May tighten up stops and add a little bit more. But price has got to like start to show me it wants to do that. Alright,
Order filled.
kind of like that. So that's a little on the heavier side here. And we are coming right back down. Nice. Okay. Maybe my sweeps weren't all that great. Well, guys, that might be it. That might be it.
Order filled.
Well, that's how you blow a combine, I suppose. All that work. All that work. I'm guessing that we want to sweep these levels right here. I mean, I could just hop right back in, but it's not showing me that it wants to at this point, so. I'm not sure why we had to come down like that.
Order filled. Order filled.
Now I just basically need all of that just to get back. And we may just pop down again since we've broken this level. I mean, there's a bit of support. Confidence in this is getting kind of low. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Still believe in this trade though. Still believe in the trade. How much would I need for an absolute winner day? A lot. Yeah, I would love if we come all the way up and just complete the entire SBS. That would be great. And if this 5 minute can close engulfing, that'll be a really good sign. But we have to wait for that as well. Waiting for this closure above on the 1 minute for the 20. $30 looks pretty good. $30 looks pretty decent. Just waiting for price to just explode on up to the top side. We're about to close above the 1 minute here, which is a good sign. All right, that should be your 5 minute engulf. Nope. Oh, one more, one more candle, one more candle. Sorry. Would love it if we just go all gas, no brakes. How much do I have on? If we can get like a couple more pushes up, I will take some of that off. Just trying to make up for some of the losses we have right here. We got a beautiful close though. Very beautiful close. On the 5 minute. That looks really good. Now what I'm not looking for is I'm expecting a little bit of retracement right here. And I'm expecting price to push right back up. Just hoping that NASDAQ doesn't, do the NASDAQ thing and just give you a confirmation or a sign that, hey, we want to go higher, and just completely nullify that. That's what I'm not hoping for. But keyword today is confidence. I'm trying to hold as much as humanly possible. Gotta have some confidence to hold. Would like to know why this 5 minute isn't flipping right back up though. Having a little bit of confidence, a little bit of faith. I was literally just about to say that's your cut. So now we made that new high right there. I'm gonna move my stop to BE. You literally beat me by like 4 seconds, Sir Cut. Like literally 4 seconds. I'm about to take partials in a second to kind of secure a break even day ish. Cause I don't want this to start to flip down and reverse on me. I do want to leave 5 on just in case though. But we're pumping. We're enthusiastic, we're excited about it. No reason to really go short.
Order filled.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna take 5 off. I'm gonna take 15, most of the position off right there, guys, to secure my break even day. And let's see if we want to make new highs for the big win, I suppose. Let's see if we want to do that. Oh boy, man, I really wish we didn't have this little too much of a pop down, but yeah, didn't get in for $7. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. It happens. So yeah, if we start to struggle at this level, I'll probably take like maybe like 1 or 2 off, just to secure some type of win on the day. But yeah, I want new highs. I want new highs from right here. Take my little screenshot, send to the boys to make me feel good. Took paper cuts on the way down. Had to partial heavily for a B day. Look at that, boys and girls. Look at that. Look at that. Should have held a little bit more, but no, we can't be greedy in markets like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 off right there. That should pay for my insolence, I suppose. And let's see if we want to get much higher. All right, it's not doing what I wanted to do. I'm gonna take 1 more
Order
off.
filled.
Cool. I guess I didn't deserve it today. Didn't deserve the big win today, guys, I suppose. Didn't deserve the big win. So, now I just want like an explosion right here. And hey, appreciate that, Andre. Appreciate that. Once again, I kind of wish I didn't over leverage with this first position. It didn't really tap it like I wanted to. And if I would have waited for my famed Model 2, this would have been a combine pass. But it's all good, man. So in hindsight, 4 should have been like down here. And it's all right, man. It's okay. It's okay. Now the question is, how high do we really want to go? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to give none of this back. When I say none of it, I don't want to give any of this back. Like it's only $200, but that's $200 that matters to me, man. Ooh, it matters to me. Yeah, it would have been really nice to. I should have had. The key word today was confidence, and I just didn't hold. No, I didn't hold to. I didn't hold to this level right here, even though it was obvious that's where the market wanted to go. But it's all good. So right now I need a whole $500 to pass this combine. That's all the way up here. I don't know if it's getting that high, guys. Let's look at the hourly. Oh no. Nah, I don't know. Nah, that'll be quite the day. That would be quite. In fact, that's all time high. I'm pretty sure that's a new all time high, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, that'll be all time high. So yeah. If anything, I should have added while I was down here, being a little punk. But it's all good. It is a-okay. So now I'm gonna move my stops like right here. It's only $70. Can I secure 100? I secure 100 right there. I could take one off right now, but yeah. I'm looking for like a swoop, like a swoop, like a swoop, all the way up. All right.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
take one more off right there. And if it somehow blasts through this, through all of this, then we're just wrong. Oh man, what a move! What a move! What a move! What a move! Yeah, I think we're coming down here. So I'm glad I took another partial. And if we blow past these fair value gaps and all that other stuff, should be fine. All right, coming down heavily. Once again, glad I took a partial up here. Still has some there's still a chance for this to flip right back up, in my opinion. Don't really wanna add to it though. I don't wanna prove the theory. I don't wanna prove the theory. But then we add anyway. 1, 2, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This could be model 1. 4. I guess the next lesson will be when to add to winners. That'll be the next lesson, guys. That'll be the next lesson. Had a little bit too much confidence at these levels down here and took some very nasty L's. So there's that. This doesn't look bad though. Why does I keep doing that? This doesn't look bad. This doesn't look bad. The problem is if I were to add, where would my average position be? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. All right.
Order filled.
I'm gonna add right there. Let's see if we want to go a little bit higher. I'm gonna have this already at the. I'll give it a little bit of room. I'll give it about $40. Kind of want this to keep on pushing up. We got a closure above on the 30-second. That's good. Now I just want to see this swap all the way up. That'd be great. Thank you. And you're not doing it. Maybe he wants to make another pull down. Ah, that's so high. That's very high. All right, we're struggling right here. I'm gonna protect that position. Struggling too much. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I may take 2 more off for my troubles. Come on, NQ, give me a new high here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Don't retrace violent, all right?
Order filled.
I'm not arguing with you today, NQ. Not today. Why is my average position up here? Why? See, this is what I don't get with futures. Like, why? Okay.
Order filled.
All right. I'll never understand that with futures. I have no idea why my average position just moves that much. I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't understand it. But not bad for my second year trading futures, I suppose. But that part always confuses me. I'm over here thinking that the average position will have in my position will still be like down here somewhere. But well, that's not how futures contracts works, I suppose. But hey, it is what it is. So let me look at my executions today. I mean, not too shabby. Not too shabby, not too shabby, not too shabby. Squeezed a little bit more out of the market. I mean, I should be happy for that. I really got to work on these ugly executions, though, guys. It's kind of annoying me a bit. So, technically, we took 3 trades. I believe. Oh, we took 4 trades. Jesus. We took 4 trades. 2 won, 2 lost. That's kind of a lot for one trade idea, right? That's kind of a lot for one trade idea. Yeah, this was kind of a lot. But it is all good. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. 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 All right, I may be calling this an early day. Might be calling this an early day. I don't see a reason to push anymore, honestly. Man, I really wish I didn't take so many trades right here. This would have been a very nice, easy winning day, but didn't do it. Didn't do it, didn't do it. Go to the 15, so it's a little bit easier to read. Go to the 30, it's a little bit easier to read. Yeah, we didn't get that swap all the way up to the top, which is very interesting. Very interesting, but hey, you ebb and flow with the market. You move, you dance, you stick, you move, you see the things, you see the mistakes. The big mistake here is that I did kind of over leverage right here, but I wanted to practice that confidence. Keyword today is confidence. I didn't really go balls to the wall. I guess the equivalent of 2 minis was a little on the heavy side, especially if I was all the way up here. But believed in the trade. SMA said stay there. So yeah. Ah, Stoic. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Added to the winning position right there. I wanted to see a little shoo wop all the way up, but my experience with futures is still kind of low. I don't know why I thought this was kind of CFD land, and my initial position was like stay like down here, but the average price came back to up here, and I'm like, okay, let's just close it. No need to take a loss here. So good recovery day though, guys. Good recovery day. Good recovery day. We're probably like 1 or 2 more days from passing this account if all goes well. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. As you can see, that I do this, and this is kind of a bad habit. I do trade my combines a little bit more aggressively than I trade my XFAs. I know, it's not the best thing in the world, but let's be honest here, guys. I'm personally at a level where I don't want to stay in combines for all that long, and that's not arrogance. That's just confidence. You know, I'm kind of 3 going on almost 4 years in the game, and I just don't see a reason of staying in combines for more than a week. Like the real thing here is live capital. Whether that's with a prop firm or with a broker. So that's what we're trying to do this year. I honestly do not want to stay with Top Step forever. Like I want my own broker, want my own capital, trade on my own terms, all that good stuff. But you know, gotta somewhat take it slow. But I am proud of my markups though. I'm proud of my my reading in price. I'm gonna zoom this out to the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm proud of my reading in price. Once again, in ICT land, I can almost guarantee you that somebody was going short somewhere in these levels right here. And what's crazy is they won. Like if you would have shorted this fair value gap, you came all the way down here. I can almost guarantee you that they either kept stops open or they just broke even and didn't take partials, and price just kept on going right back up. And that's the nonsense that I'm trying to get away from. Like just because price takes a high and manipulates lower doesn't mean we're ready to go short for the rest of the day. So yeah, guys, I may just make this an early day. And there's that push that I was looking for. Very good. So that means if I would have just kept my stops open at this ad right here, this would have been a good day. But I guess that's the novice in me. Kind of got a little freaked out, but I do know you need to add to winners. So I mean, hey, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Let's make this a little bit less opaque so that people can actually see what's going on here. But decent day though, guys. Decent day. I'm glad I kept calm, kept my head. Now the correct thing to do would have been just put your stops at break even. I got to get better at knowing when to trail. So that's going to be my study time, because technically speaking, if I just would have broke even at my initial position right here, I had 21 micros on. And I took most of it off right here, came back down and pushed right back up. Technically speaking, if I just would have broke even and kept 5 on, I'd probably be looking at a past combine right now. But it's fine. We live and we learn. 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 I'm gonna put 5 right here, and that's going to be that. That is going to be that. Oh, watery coffee once again. Anybody still holding those longs? So cut, you still in there? I have a feeling that you probably did. Yeah, so I'm done for the day, guys. And to show you that I mean it, what we're going to do, we're going to practice some accountability. We're going to lock out for the rest of the day. There we go. Stoic mindset. Enough is enough. $400. Did I want to pass the combine? Yes, but hey, you made mistakes down here. You got it back. You held your nuts, and you got not only did you get to make back for the losses on the correct trade, you left in a little bit of partial. I mean, with a little bit of profit, and you added to the correct position. That's good practice for the day. Good practice. Once again, I do wish would have helped for this position right here. Only would have took one loss, but we'll journal it. All right, let me do the Furu thing and act like I didn't take any losses on the X and pretend that I have a course to sell people so I can be rich off of that and not trading, right? Sorry for typing in your ear once again. Now, what am I expecting for the rest of the day? Honestly, what? New all-time high? New all-time high? Beta, Chad Bull, Beta Bear? Chad Bull, Beta Bear? Most likely. Today's word is confidence. Confidence. I'm also probably noticing there's probably a higher time frame thing that's happening. Let's see what the 15-minute was saying. 1, 2. Structure is a little strange there on the 15. But taking this low. 1, 2. That's a really deep retracement for 2. 1, 2, 3. Come back 4. Not everything needs to make sense. The market is always right. The market is always correct. Not everything needs to be explained in full grandiose detail. Looking at you, ICT. Sometimes we're just going higher. And when we don't go higher, we go lower. There is no magic algorithm. I'm going to prove it. All right, guys. I'm gonna hang out a little bit longer, but 11:30 is my designated time. So let me just turn this music up just a little bit and just hang out, read price for a second. Then we're gonna get out of here because I am not looking at this all day. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gotta love that model too. That's my favorite. Alright, so we kind of took that high that I was looking at on the 5-minute to target. Like this right here. So if you were wondering, I was targeting this high on the 5-minute. So now that we've taken that, it's like, all-time high is like right here, right? Let's see. Would have been nice to say, hey, I longed that all-time highs on my resume, but didn't get it. Pretty sure, looks like at the daily. Yeah, so I got all-time high at 223. In fact, it's probably a little bit too high. Let me see. It's probably like 220, something like that. Yeah, I got all-time high at 222 and a quarter. Will we get there? Let's look at the higher time frame. Probably not without a retracement. Let me go to big NQ so I don't get rid of my drawings. So we got all-time high at 222 and a quarter. And that's if it wants to target it, but 5-minute would suggest 5-minute would suggest maybe one more pullback. Maybe you can use this swing on the 5-minute. And this is just me just spitballing if we're trying to reprice, so don't take this as gospel. So I got a swing right here. Some decent structure too. Got a swing right here. Got your one. Got one. Got two right here. Here's your three. Here's your three. Maybe four would like to pull back somewhere like this. Four somewhere down here, maybe five somewhere down here. Now, is this right? I don't know. I made my money. I made my demo money, my demo bucks. Question is, I don't know whether to anchor my fib here or whether to anchor my fib here for the bigger play. Not too sure yet. But I am looking for something like that if it wants to start to retrace right here. Or just push to all-time highs without letting anyone else in. That is a very good possibility. But it doesn't matter. The SMAs were clear. SMA said stay long. 1 minute said stay long. I love it when the 5-minute and the 1 minute align. Everything said stay long. I got bust out a few times. That's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I mean, it is what it is. Should have risked a little bit lower, and then we had nothing but profit all the way up. So now 5 minutes telling me, hey, may get one more pullback, or we may not. Everybody may just buy this all the way up to all-time highs. So I did not know. So I'm gonna place myself on a quick mute. I got a small meeting to join, so I'll still be here. But let's see what price does. Ladies and gentlemen, I have returned. And look at that beautiful price action. All-time highs. All-time highs. What? Pay no attention to that other nonsense that I was writing that we needed a retracement. Nope. All gas, no brakes. Chad Bull, Beta Bear. All that good stuff. Yeah, man. We made a new all-time high. And we longed to all-time high. I would have loved to pass this combine right there. But it's all good. So if you took that, congratulations. W's in the chat. And this is exactly why I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I have absolutely no idea why anybody would short this market. And there was literally nothing that said go short. In fact, let's look at it. Like guys, if your 15-minute is if the 15-minute 20 SMA is closer to 200 and it's starting to expand off of that, I mean come on now. Yeah, nothing said short, and what's sad is just like my prediction. I said that people were gonna go short right here, and that's exactly what people did. I just checked, and I don't know. They were expecting like these dumbass lows to get hit. Anywho, we're in a better place now. But yeah, guys, I'm proud of myself. Red price well. Everything kind of made sense. Kind of proud of staying confident, even when price was kind of failing me. But that is what it is. When you get like a really big win like that, I guess price is gonna F with you a little bit. So yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for me. If you can, like the stream, subscribe if you can. I don't know, all the YouTuber things. I'll be here for the next 75 days. 74 days, and then we'll see what the future of my streaming career looks like. But for right now, I'm showing it all live in front of you, in your face. God, I wish I would have passed the combine today, but it's all right. All right, guys. Take care. Please don't be a degenerate. It's okay. It's just an all-time high. We'll probably have another all-time high tomorrow. We'll probably have another one in 5 minutes. Less than that. So it's all good. But yeah, see you in the next one, guys.